Yo, what's up everyone? It's and we're back again with another video diving deep into the world of development. Now, if you're a coder, you know VS Code is like the holy grail of code editors, clean interface, super customizable and crazy powerful. But what really takes it to the next level are the extensions. They can seriously change your coding game, boosting your workflow and making you way more efficient. So today we're going to break down the top 10 VS Code extensions that every developer needs in their life. We're talking about tools that will help you code faster, debug like a pro, and just make your overall coding experience smoother than ever. Stick around till the end because I've got a bonus extension that could totally change the way you customize VS Code. Let's get right into it. First up, we've got Bracket Pair Colorizer 2, and let me tell you, this extension is a lifesaver, especially if you're working with languages like JavaScript, Python, or C++, where things can get really nested. We've all been there, right? You're scrolling through lines of code, trying to find that missing bracket, and it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Bracket Pair Colorizer 2 solves this by giving each pair of brackets its own unique color. This makes it incredibly easy to visually track your code blocks and understand the structure of your code at a glance. Trust me, once you start using this extension, you'll wonder how you ever coded without it. It's a game changer for readability and debugging those complex code structures. Next, we have Prettier, and it's not just about making your code look pretty, though it definitely does that too. This extension is a code formatter that automatically cleans up your code, making it consistent and readable. We're talking about consistent indentation, spacing, semicolons, the whole 9 yards, and the best part is it supports a ton of different languages. So whether you're writing JavaScript, Python, HTML, CSS, or something else, Prettier has got you covered. This is especially clutch when you're working on a team project. Having everyone's code formatted the same way just makes collaboration so much smoother. For all you front-end wizards out there, Live Server is an absolute must-have. Seriously, if you're working with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and you're not using Live Server, you're missing out. This extension basically turns your VS Code into a live development server. Any changes you make to your code are instantly reflected in your web browser without you having to manually refresh the page every single time. It's a huge time saver and makes the whole front-end development workflow so much more efficient. You can see your changes in real time, which is super helpful for tweaking styles and experimenting with different layouts. Now, if you're working with a team and using Git, which, let's be real, you probably are, GitLens is about to become your new best friend. This extension supercharges the built-in Git capabilities in VS Code, giving you insane insights into your code base. We're talking about being able to see who last modified a line of code, when it was changed, and even why it was changed, directly within your editor. It's like having X-ray vision into your Git history. You can easily navigate through commits, view diffs, and even see the history of an entire file. GitLens takes all the guesswork out of understanding your Git repository and makes collaboration a breeze. Alright, backend developers, this one's for you. REST Client lets you test your APIs directly within VS Code. No more switching back and forth between your code editor and a separate API testing tool. With REST Client, you can send HTTP requests and view the responses right there in your editor. It supports all the standard HTTP methods like GET, POST, PUT, DELETE, and you can even set custom headers and request bodies. It's a super convenient way to test your APIs as you're building them, making sure everything is working as expected. We've all been there, right? You're trying to reference a file in your code, but you can't remember the exact path, or worse, you misspell it. Path IntelliSense to the rescue. This extension provides intelligent auto-completion for file paths in your code. As you start typing a path, it suggests possible files and folders, making it super easy to find what you're looking for. This is especially helpful for large projects with complex folder structures where remembering every single file path is next to impossible. Path Intelligence saves you from those frustrating typos and makes navigating your project a breeze. For all my web developers out there, Auto Rename Tag is about to make your life a whole lot easier. This extension does exactly what it says. It automatically renames paired HTML or JSX tags. So, if you change the opening tag of a div, it'll automatically update the closing tag as well. No more manually updating both tags, which can be a real pain, especially when you're dealing with nested elements. It's a small thing, but it saves you those precious seconds and prevents those annoying unclosed tag errors. Ever wanted to share a snippet of your code on social media in a blog post or with a colleague, but the formatting just looks terrible? CodeSnap is the answer. This extension lets you take beautiful screenshots of your code, complete with syntax highlighting, custom fonts, and even rounded corners. You can customize the look and feel of your code snippets to match your personal brand or the style of your project. It's perfect for creating tutorials, sharing code examples, or just showing off your latest masterpiece on Twitter. Alright, if you're into DevOps or working with containerized applications, you need Docker in your life. The Docker extension for VS Code makes it super easy to build, manage, and deploy Docker containers directly from your editor. You can easily write Docker files, build images, run containers, and even debug your applications running inside containers. It's a powerful tool that simplifies the whole containerization workflow and integrates seamlessly with VS Code. Last but definitely not least, we have GitHub Copilot. This one's a game changer. Copilot is an AI-powered code completion tool that's like having a super smart coding buddy working alongside you. It can suggest entire lines of code, functions, even comments, based on the context of what you're working on. It's still under development, but it's already incredibly impressive and has the potential to revolutionize the way we code. If you're looking to speed up your coding, especially when working with new frameworks or libraries, Copilot is definitely worth checking out. So, there you have it, folks. The top 10 VS Code extensions that every developer should have in their arsenal. These extensions will help you write better code, work more efficiently, and just generally make your coding life a whole lot easier. But hey, this is just my list. What are some of your favorite VS Code extensions? Let me know in the comments below. I'm always down to discover new tools and tricks that can up my coding game. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tech reviews, tips, and tutorials. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.